Garmin Descent T2 Transceiver Review. The proof that dive communication just changed completely. You're 40 feet down and your dive buddy is 20 feet ahead, completely focused on a turtle. You need to signal low air, but they're not looking your way. You wave. Nothing. You bang your tank. Still nothing. By the time you finally get their attention, your stress has spiked and your air consumption just got worse. Sound painfully familiar? Here's the thing. You lose focus, waste energy, and quietly stress over whether your buddy even saw your signal. That suffocating feeling when communication fails underwater and you're left guessing. One instructor told me a student once surfaced alone because they couldn't get anyone's attention to signal confusion. There's a calmer, smarter way, and it doesn't require learning complicated signals. Then I discovered the Garmin Descent T2 Transceiver with subwave, and everything shifted underwater. Don't just grab any wireless tank transmitter. Make sure it has diver-to-diver messaging capability so you never deal with the frustration of failed hand signals and buddy separation panic everyone complains about again. This compact transceiver attaches directly to your high-pressure regulator port and wirelessly sends your tank pressure, airtime remaining, and consumption rate straight to your paired Garmin Descent dive computer. But here's where it gets extraordinary. Using subwave, sonar-based technology, you can exchange pre-formatted messages with dive buddies up to 30 meters away. Messages like low air, follow me, or time to ascend appear instantly on each other's dive computer screens. You can pair up to 8 transceivers, meaning you monitor your own multiple tanks or track your entire dive group's air and depth in real time, up to 10 meters away. A technical diver I know was managing side-mount doubles and nearly ran one cylinder dry until his T2 alerted him with precise pressure data he could see without fumbling for gauges. The battery lasts up to 100 hours of diving, and you replace it yourself with a standard CR123A. The clarity is instant. You'll wonder how you ever trusted your buddy's attention span alone. Stay tuned. There's a simplified Bluetooth pairing feature that lets you assign buddy names so you see Sarah 1500 PSI instead of confusing serial numbers. Drop subwave if you're ready for messaging that actually works underwater. Here's what transforms when you finally have real underwater communication. You save mental energy not worrying whether your buddy saw your signal, which leads to calmer breathing and better air consumption, which extends your dive time and situational awareness, which delivers safer, more enjoyable dives every single time. A technical diving instructor noted, the subwave network represents a meaningful step forward in dive safety. Monitoring a buddy's pressure and depth on your wrist is superior to traditional hand signals alone. A dive travel influencer said, "This completely changed how I dive with a team. My buddies and I stay focused on filming while constantly aware of each other's air status without interrupting the shot." An industry analyst observed, Garmin is creating a proprietary ecosystem that adds tangible value. The T2 transforms a capable dive computer into a networked command center with features competitors currently lack. A dive guide shared, I can pair with up to 7 students and monitor their air in real time on my wrist. It lets me proactively manage the dive and prevent situations before they become emergencies. I noticed, after 3 weeks of testing, that my stress levels dropped significantly because I could see my buddy's exact air status without guessing or interrupting their focus. Now, about the ecosystem concern, yes, this only works with Garmin Descent dive computers. But if you're already in that system or considering it, the T2 adds communication and monitoring capabilities no other brand currently offers. Think about it. Would you rather wave frantically hoping your buddy notices or send a message that vibrates on their wrist instantly? Drop messaging below if you're done relying on hope and hand signals alone. Your diving deserves communication that works when it matters most. The Garmin Descent T2 Transceiver with subwave gives you wireless air integration, real-time buddy monitoring, and actual underwater messaging up to 30 meters away, all in a compact, dive-rated package with user-replaceable batteries. Thousands of technical divers, instructors, and dive teams already rely on it daily. Results may vary based on conditions and equipment. Check the link in the description or pinned comment. This is the transceiver that finally makes underwater communication feel like the 21st century.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.